Hey there, boils and ghouls. It's your friend Tats, and I'm back with another 4K Blu-ray review. Yeah, just in case, you know, there's this little guy. He showed up at my door, and he's, coming in, and he's like trying to like do things around the house, and he's like, "Do you mind?" But anyway, yeah, he's been coming in. He's been trying to do things around the apartment, and I got to be honest, he's not very good at it. He tends to, like keep making trouble, and it's like he keeps dropping things. And seriously, do you mind? Anyway, so yeah, so he keeps coming in here, and he keeps, trying to, you know, do things. Is like he keeps dropping DVDs all over the place and everything else. And another thing is too is like, man, I cannot keep bananas in this place to save my life. It's like, good lord, every time. Okay, that's it. You're going down. All right. So anyway, sorry. Okay, enough of the shtick. All right, we'll get to the real reason we're here today. Today from Paramount, we got the 4K release of John Hughes's comedy classic Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and we're going to talk about this. Um, yeah, overall, I'm not upset that I got this. Uh, Real quick, now that I'm thinking about it, I better mention it. Okay, for the digital enthusiasts, if someone gives you a digital code for this, if you redeem it, you should get the 4K UHD version of it. That's what I got when I reviewed, or when I put in my code. So you should get the 4K. And this is a movie I love this movie. I'm somebody who, it's like here lately we've been getting, quite a few John Hughes films on 4K. It was like last year we got Planes, Trains, Automobiles, Christmas Vacation. Here, like I just, was it several weeks ago? I just did Vacation, the original Vacation. Now we got this, and in 2 weeks we got, Weird Sciences coming out on 4K. So, I know some people will probably feel like John Hughes movies, do we really need these on 4K? And honestly, just I'm here for it. As somebody who's grown up watching John Hughes movies, and this is one I've definitely watched plenty of times. I'm actually glad, and his movies, a lot of the times they lend themselves very well to, a 4K transfer and stuff. This one here, I think, I'm going to be honest with you though, this one here, in terms of the picture quality, I think that this has been, I think they did some digital processing on this quite a bit. It looks a little too polished. It doesn't really look particularly like much of an upgrade from the Blu-ray. I mean, it's watchable. It doesn't look bad at all or anything, but it does kind of look like it's had quite a bit of digital processing done on it. It looks a little too clean, a little too polished, but I mean, still, it's watchable. It looks fine. Uh, as for the sound, you got Dolby Atmos, and so the sound is actually quite good on here. So, but just I don't know. This kind of feels like they did something to this. And it's a very simple release here. Got this. I didn't get the steelbook. I just went the original. So there's on the back, say Ferris, and they pretty much just imported all the bonus features over. Commentary with director John Hughes, which, I got to be honest, that's something I really, really wish. I wish we could have gotten a lot more, more John Hughes commentaries on, like so many of his movies. Like Home Alone, Vacation, um, just on and on. Like so many of his movies, I really wish we could have gotten commentaries on. It would have been really, really great to, pick his brain and listen to his thoughts and everything. So, and his commentary on here is very interesting to listen to. If you're somebody who's, a fan of his movies and everything. Getting the class together, the cast of Ferris Bueller's Day Off, the making of Ferris Bueller's Day Off, who is Ferris Bueller, The World According to Ben Stein, Vintage Ferris Bueller, The Lost Tapes. So, yeah. I will say, though, of course, you got Mia Sara there, Sloane. Yeah, like many boys who grew up watching this movie, I had a pretty big crush on Mia Sara, as like most of us did. So, yeah, and Mia Sara does look really good in 4K, which begs the question: is like, wonder how good she's gonna look when we get the 4K for Legend. So, yeah, but Overall, just a really good movie, and it's very simple, very basic. So yeah, there you go. No, obviously, no reversible cover art or anything like that. The disc, very, very disappointing disc art. So yeah, so not much to see here. It's a very simple, very basic edition, but overall, I'm still happy to get it. This is one though I would honestly say if it's not really that big of a it's not really that big of an upgrade from the Blu-ray. So I mean, if you want to hold off on this, that's actually what I would suggest. I'm not saying don't get it. I'm saying kind of wait until this drops in price. This was altogether this was about $24 and change. And I would say, maybe wait on this a little bit and pick it up when you can get it for a little bit cheaper price. Um, maybe wait and see, here in a couple of weeks or so, I'm sure it'll probably drop down in price. Or, if you're, willing to wait even longer, wait till, Black Friday, see if this may be one of the titles you might get for $10 on a Black Friday sale. Um, but just, yeah, I mean, it's not going to stop me. I still want to, like I said, I grew up watching the John Hughes movies, and I was, like, going. I remember going to theaters, seeing movies like Mr. Mom, and going to see Vacation and stuff like that. Going to theaters, seeing Home Alone and everything. So yeah. So it's like John Hughes was a well-known name in our house, and so going and seeing all his films and everything else, and yeah, just a lot of good memories. And this movie is so much fun, and it's just so I'm not, like I said, it may not be exactly what I thought it was going to be in terms of the picture quality and stuff, but I'm not upset that I bought this, and I'm happy to have it. And it's just, this is just a fun movie. It's, oh man, it's such an easy watch, and just, you know, and I remember being a kid, like watching this movie, and like listening to Ferris Bueller talk, and his line about, life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you're gonna miss it and stuff. And I was one of those kids. I kind of took that to heart. It's like so, and I admit it. I'm the first one here to tell you, I was one of those kids. I did not go to school if I could avoid it. I would much rather have, ditch school and go out and have adventures either by myself or go with my friends or something like that. Go out and just enjoy the day. And just be happy. And stuff like that, and try to get as much. Try to have as many experiences in life as you can. It's like you don't know what one day is going to lead to the next, and we don't know what's going to happen. So yeah, I kind of embraced a little bit of his philosophy and stuff like this. I was never as popular as him and all this kind of stuff. I didn't take off from school and like there would be signs on water towers, save me and all this kind of. I wasn't that popular, but still, I mean, I did really get into his philosophy and stuff, and I did whenever I could. It's like I would take a day off and go have fun, or go to a nice restaurant, or go out, try to have some kind of adventure of some kind. So I get it. So, but overall, like I said, yeah, this is something I would say probably it'd be better if you just wait for this, maybe to go down in price a little bit. But you know, I'm not upset that I bought it. I'm not sad that I spent the money on it. I think if this was a bad or a mediocre film, I probably would be more upset about it. But when you take into consideration that, this is just such a good movie, and I am pretty well confident this is the last time I'm ever going to buy this. But yeah, I think this is still a really good way to go out. I've watched this on VHS, DVD, Blu-ray, and now 4K digital too. And just yeah, it still looks really nice and everything else. I'm just saying it's just not really that big of a difference from the Blu-ray. So, but anyway, so yeah, I think I've said about all of this I really can say. And the bonus features are fun. It's nice that we got bonus features on this. Now that I think about it, I'm trying to remember. Wasn't it years ago? Didn't Criterion do a Blu-ray of this? I want to say that they did. I don't know. I know they did Breakfast Club, but I think they did one of this one too. But I don't know. Doesn't matter. So I got the 4K now. So, but yeah, if you're so inclined, if you want to, go ahead and pick it up. Add it to your collection. And like I said, I'm not sad that I bought it, and I'm looking forward to more John Hughes movies on 4K. I know they may not be the most, cinematic, epic, visually dazzling kind of films in the world, but you know what? Still, his films are always beautifully made, well shot, and it's like they still look really nice and they hold up really well on a 4K. So yeah. So that's it. So if anybody took the time to watch this, I thank you for doing it, and I appreciate you for doing it. I honestly hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, could you please leave a like? And if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And there's definitely more 4Ks coming, so hopefully, yeah, next week we should be looking at Swamp Thing. So got that one, and then a couple of weeks we got even more stuff coming. So, and like I said, a couple of weeks we got Weird Science coming, so look forward to that one. So that's it. So take care, everybody. Have a good night, and I'll see you later.